So we decided to do something a little different today, and it's going to be a father-son fishing episode. Who can catch most bass? We're heading to Lake Bastrop, got the kayaks loaded. And we're on the road. So we're going to be fishing with a GULP worm today. This worm is amazing. The fish bite it and they do not let go. He's in the watermelon color, rigged without weight. You can see how it goes through the grass. It's real shallow, like 2 feet of water where we're catching these fish. And you can see no one messing around. I think I already know who's going to win this competition. I'm serious and he's just playing around. The area we're going to be fishing today is on the other side of the lake. If you follow the power lines across from the boat launch, you'll see the shoreline we were fishing. It's all real good right here. This is from the boat launch, and you just paddle down this shoreline, make a right at the point, follow the power lines, and this whole shoreline has been pretty productive. The channel that's there to the left is going back to the power plant, and there's good fishing back there too. Usually there's a decent current when the power plant is producing. You can see here we're fishing pretty shallow grass. See this gar pike right here? He was about a 3-footer, just swims right next to the kayak. Noah likes to wade fish rather than kayak fish, so he got out of his kayak. I casted right where he was, and I ended up hooking into the very first fish. So I'm just telling Noah what I'm seeing on the kayak, telling him where to cast. I'm telling him to cast into the openings in the grass beds. I just missed one right there on that shoreline. I'm telling Noah to cast over there, and then I paddle out to go fish the deeper grass beds. As soon as I make my first cast, he's hooked into a fish already, and I paddle over to see what he's got. Nice. So Noah's first bass of the year. He left his kayak over there and just decided to wade up the shoreline and caught this one right in those reeds over there. 15.5 inches long.
Oh yeah. It's a big one. Right. That was awesome.
He continues down the shoreline and I try and go back out, fish those deeper water, see if I can get a bigger one. That means we're tied 1-1 right now. I cast that worm directly into the sun and I'm just letting it sink and then just bringing it back real slow, letting it swim through the grass. They weren't hitting the worm very hard, they were just sucking it up and swimming off with it. This fish puts me ahead 2-1. As I was catching that other fish, Noah caught one at the same time, so that ties us up 2-2. As soon as I cast, Noah gets a bite, and I paddle over to see what he's got. And this fish puts him ahead 3-2. We measure it, and this one is 13.5. As I'm drifting away, checking my phone, he catches another one, puts him ahead 4-2. This is that inlet to the channel of the power plant. I'm telling Noah how the current flows and the bass are feeding, because he caught 2 of them right. Lost. But it was a lot of fun. I love fishing Lake Bastrop. It's so clear.